I'm the mother of the founder of Under the Bridge Ministries. My son started this ministry in June 2020, and this coming June will be 5 years. I've been in charge of the ministry in the last, will be 3 years in February. We come out here every Sunday. He's been coming out every Sunday. He started under the bridge literally off of I-35 and East Lancaster. And I help them, and we just have an amazing community come out help. And we just love to help the homeless community, and we just come out here every Sunday. I try to do this without crying. It's an amazing feeling. Yes, it's an amazing feeling to get to talk to them. They tell you themselves how much of a blessing we are. Just a sleeping bag, or just flashlight, or a meal in itself. Or the thing is that we're consistent, and they love that. That's their normal. They get to see the regular faces all the time, and we've just been blessed with at least 20 core volunteers that come all the time. We're out here. They will do anything for anybody out here. We pass out their sleeping bags or tents, whatever it is that we can try to help. And we encourage them to go into the shelters, but for whatever personal reasons that they don't. So we try to help them while they're not inside the shelters. And so, tents, sleeping bags, and because of the community, it's cold in my mouth this reason. With the community's help, we've been able to bless so many every weekend. And we're out here in this freezing cold. And we're out here for a little bit, but they're out here the whole time. So, but again, we do encourage them to go into the shelters. We, tell them make sure they go into the shelters or go to the overflow, whatever it is. They always worry about their pets, but I've been told that they will take their pets in. So, I don't know. It's just a huge blessing just to see them being blessed, just to smile. And they're just, they come to see us, and then they give us some news, hey, I got housing, hey, got a job, or hey, because I got a haircut, I got a job, stuff like that is that's why we're out here. It gives them hope, I feel. It gives them hope, like, people do love me still, no matter what they look like on the outside. They are still a person. They're somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's child, grandchild, and or they're out here, they're somebody's grandparents that are literally out here, freezing in the cold. Veterans that we see, we get them all. It's heartwarming to let them know, for them to know that we love them no matter what. We don't judge them no matter what. We're just here to feed them, because everybody's got to eat. So I want to help them more. I want to help them more because now we are connected. We know each other now. They know my name. They come looking for me. They come to ask me questions. They'll tell me that they're looking for this or they need that, and I try to put it on the list, and we go look for it. And we'll get it to them even when they get new housing. Because when they finally get housing, we've seen them out here in the streets for 3 years or 4 years, and they get housing. We try to help them. Try to be normal. Although they're under a roof, they're still not normal. But to see a familiar face come visit them, it's a blessing to them. They're very thankful for that. So it's just a blessing to just to be regular, just to be consistent with them, and encouraging them. We have people out here praying for them. We're out here playing music, Christian music. It's just like if we were in a backyard barbecue, like my son had originally planned. Like he wants that feeling for them. To have that feeling that they're sitting in the backyard, having barbecue, So they're welcome to give me a call, and we can try to figure out what resources that they have that they can help us make things better, or the more the better. It'll stretch out some more. We can feed more. The more help, the more hands, because we are literally the hands and feet of Jesus. So we have to work together to make it work, I'm just very grateful. I feel God has placed, especially the board of directors, I feel like God has picked them out specifically and gave them to us, and put them where we needed them. And and with everybody else, all these other volunteers that continue to come every weekend to help. They will do anything. They will do anything. So I'm just very grateful, and they know that because I tell them all the time. I'm very grateful for them. We're just grateful for all the donors, the sponsors, people that send their tithes, the grants that we've acquired, monetary donations. We're just very blessed because of them. We're out here. We're able to do this. So I'm just very grateful.
You want some bread?
No, but I would like to get it. No bread. I live in the shelter, so
Bread? No bread?
So we made taco bowls. So we had chicken taco bowls and some beef taco bowls. We also had some pork with different sides. And then we also had a lot of ham that was donated as well that we were able to box up. So a lot of good different varieties for our folks here. We try to put a priority on protein to make sure that they have some good vitamins inside of them, and we do sides as well. So we always make sure that we have mostly 2 sides and some protein as well, and we put some bread in there. And a lot of times it just depends on what we get donated. We have some different businesses that will donate food that came from their kitchens that they would have been discarded, and we will pick those up from them, and we'll also redistribute that to keep it from coming out of the landfill as well. Being here and seeing it and kind of volunteering firsthand, you really get to experience the need. So it helps you really understand how big the need is here. What it really means to me, not just that we're providing them with a great nutritious meal and some food, we try to get to know these people one-on-one. It's really great to hear their stories and get to see some of these people that get off the street, are able to get housing, come back and volunteer with us, become part of us and volunteer with us. That means the most to me, is really be able to develop a relationship with some of these people and really be the constant face for them here week over week. They know that we're going to be here. We know that we're going to be praying for them. They know that we're going to be providing them with a good meal and food. So just building those relationships and seeing them being able to change their situation and hearing their stories and their testimony means a lot to me. It's coming out and witnessing and experiencing it makes you understand that it's not one issue. It's a very complex issue. There's multiple issues, and there's not one solution. Some people are on the street for a variety of reasons. Yes, it could be drugs, but it could be just hardship, loss of jobs. There's a variety of reasons, and a variety of needs that they have. So that's it. Being out here, you really have an appreciation that it's, like I said, it's not just one problem. It's a very complex issue, and there's not just one solution. So I know talking to friends and family, they want to say, well, why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? Well, we can do this and we can do that, but that's not going to solve everything because the problem is so complex. The system is so just complex. It's hard. They can't get into places without documentation. As their documentations get stolen from them, it takes them a while to get their documentation back so that they can get the support and the services. There are a lot of services, but some people just aren't eligible for it, or they can't get it because they don't have what they need in order to involve some of those services. So organizations such as Under the Bridge sort of fills that gap where a lot of the organizations that provide a lot of the services that some of these people can't get, we're closing that gap and being able to provide some of the needs until they're able to get to that place where they can get some of the other resources and get the housing, get into shelters and things that they can't get into right now. You can always go to our Facebook page or our website. We have the different types of things that you can do to help the organization, either financially or just coming out here and signing up to help pass out food. We do work with organizations to do drives for hygiene items, cold weather items such as gloves and hats, meal sponsors. There's a lot of different ways that you can help our organization. You can find out a lot of that information online, either through the website or through the Facebook page. But it doesn't always have to be monetary. We always take people out here to, help pass out food, help us do drives to their church or their, local community to get the items that we need to distribute to the folks in the streets. There's some operational logistics that you have to work through to do it, in terms of, how do we get the food and keep the food safe so that we're not making people sick? So, renting a commercial kitchen so that we can prepare the food properly at the right temperature. That's really important. Working with local community groups to host drives, to be able to, get those donations. Even transportation can be an issue sometimes, being able to rent a van so that we can get resources from one location to another. So there's a lot of logistics that have to be worked out in order to make this happen. So it's, you really do have to pull together with the community in order to pull this off because of all the different logistical complexities.
And what do you do here with Under the Bridge? How long have you been here?
I've been here for about like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I haven't been here.
How long have you been coming and helping out?
This is my first time being here.
Okay.
This is my first time helping other people, homeless people.
Okay, and why are you out here? What brought you out here?
Why are you coming out here? What are you here to do?
I'm here to help. I'm here to help people that are sick and out here in the cold weather.
Okay.